Here's an updated video beginning of spring. Fig. My black bamboo. You see where the bucket was? I don't know if it's gonna make it. These all look to be dead. These are Chinese dwarf bamboo, but they got a bunch of life coming out at the bottom. But since they died back like this, I went ahead and kind of replaced them with these. This is, yeah, I can't remember the name of them. I can post it. But these are more cold hardy, down to the teens. Those are not, but as you can tell on the bottoms, they are coming back. That's all bamboo shoots. And this is a clumping variety, the Chinese dwarf. Apple, coming back alive. None of my muscadines are coming back alive yet. You can see how I planted these bamboo in between. There's actually bamboo here in between these Chinese dwarfs. Coming over here, this is a miracle fruit. Dead as can be. Can't make it outside. Oh well. I ain't really worried about this. This is a orange. I think it's a blood orange. I think it doesn't look like he's gonna make it. They had the bucket next to it. Let me see, make sure. Yeah, no life in there from him. None of my muscadines are budding out yet. None of them are. The only ones that are budding out are the ones I just planted. All my, I'll get to that in a second. So this is where the bucket was. You can see right here, this is a blood orange. So all the top looks to be pretty dead. I cut it back. Hopefully it would come shoot out, and it shot down right here, and it's above the graft, so hopefully it'll do good. The next one, this is a lemon, a Mayor lemon. Yeah, and it's coming back alive too. That's an old, yeah, I planted this one too deep. It had the bucket next to it. That's about a 3-year-old plant or tree. This is another same thing, Mayor lemon, but it's this one. You can see my new planting. I planted it up on a hill compared to that one that's on like basically ground level. It's up on a hill. It's doing much better. You got the same freezing temperatures. This one's going to be probably my long-term lemon tree right here in this section. Nectarine, sun-red nectarine, looking great. Looks real good. Blueberries all budding out. Pineapple guava, just planted that, so there's nothing new on that. It didn't have to go through any of that cold weather. This did though. It's a blue bamboo. It's like a timber bamboo, real thick. Find it in Disney World. I can get the official name for it, but it is actually budding back out. This was here through all the cold, 18 degrees. This is black bamboo. This was just planted. I grew this over the winter. This is a oh god dang, I can't remember what it is. It's a I can't think of it. Oh, I just remember it. That's passion fruit. Passion fruit. I got 4 of those planted. This is another blue. It's still got some green to it, so hopefully it comes back. Let's see here. Like a quick run through here. This is how you go. The strawberries and blackberries are doing super. You see all the way down there. It's all the same stuff. Here's my new muscadine vine. It's about 170 foot. I think it has 7 vines on it. They're planted right up against the driveway, 3 foot off. More blue beauty, I think it's called. This one looks dead. But I put some stuff around it to try to protect it. This is that black. This was protected over the winter, so it's not. Another passion fruit, the same thing. Grew those over the winter, put them out. That one might come back. It's another blue beauty. Here's the old Moringa. Old Moringa sticks, and then new Moringa I planted. So hopefully I get me some Moringa this year. Last year I started my Moringa late. There, I tilled all this up. This is all a bunch of wildflowers I put in. That's another like tulip perennial. there, and there to coat the fence for my bees. And I mean, aesthetics, I guess. Something maybe will take their eyes off those weeds that they see in the ditch and other stuff. But there's flowers in there too. There's value in that. Another one of them passion fruits, looking good. This guy, is it? I don't know if that's weed or I don't know. Is that bamboo? Shit, I don't know. We'll see if that comes back. We'll get back over here. I don't know if that was gonna live. There's another passion fruit over there. It's gonna grow wherever it wants to go. Pineapple guava, that wasn't in during the freeze. Blueberries, I just leave them alone. I was just gonna let them die, but they're doing something. They'll end up feeding the stupid ducks. I thought I lost this fig. This is the big one, the big blackjack fig, but it's coming back alive. This has been our best producing fig, but we haven't had figs for 3 years. So this thing used to be 3 sticks, and it's coming, it's budding out. It really is. I don't know if it's gonna get on there, but it's budding out. It's a pear, Korean giant Asian pear. And last year it was 3 little sticks, and it was nubbed all. You see where it was painted? There, and there. I cut it all the way back. It looked so death. It looked like death. Cut it back, and it got real tall, and it went straight up. So this year I'm gonna try to weigh down the branches with something, get it to kind of, mushroom out. That's a 5-in-1 plum. This is the only one that's ever given me plums. The beauty plum's the only one on that 4 or 5-in-1 that's giving me plums. Here's a Methyl Plum. One of the most vigorous trees I have on my property. It grows amazing. It loves the soil, I guess. No special planting. This is an old planting. I don't know. It likes where it's at. It likes the sunlight. It likes something. I've had a group of caterpillars come eat every leaf off of it, and it just rebounded. It didn't even care. This is another one of my plantings that I try to protect with that bucket, and it's a bumper satsuma. It was quite expensive. The growth is coming out above the grass, which was right near the bucket. Everything else up top dead and broken. So I'm relying on that guy that's above the graft to give me what I paid for in that plant. I think that guy's been dead for a long time, but he's still got a place until after the spring. I've already pruned back all my muscadines, but none of them have shown, and they're not really budding out yet. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I lost this one or not. This is another one. I put a bucket by this one as well, and it doesn't look too promising. I did not protect this thing at all. This is and I guess I could go through for people who are interested in this area. Tropic Snow Peach. Doing good over this side of the yard. This muscadine died, and so did this apple. I don't know if it's something to do with this water, how low it is, but it is actually, it's a lot higher, but I maybe just didn't like the wet feet, so the apple died. All right, here's mayhaw. Planted these. They are pretty much in the water. It's elevated, but it's out up in this swamp you see over there around the back. It's all gum. I planted them in there. This thing was naked about a month ago. It's been in the ground. It was in the ground during the cold weather too. I made it suffer. If it was gonna die, it was gonna die. If it was gonna live, it was gonna live. It looks like it's living. Looking really good, really good. There's another one. Another mayhaw. And see, I had planted here. It's another mayhaw. I had a mulberry and a mulberry, which I'll show you in a second. And I was getting them confused with mulberry and mayhaws. I thought the mulberry went near the water. Well, I was wrong. But it's still alive. I transplanted it away from here. But these are looking real good. I'm gonna let them just go crazy. They're all near the water. And my bees. They won't get stung by a bee. Looking all right. That little hive isn't looking that hot. There's activity inside it, just not much outside. I don't know, I probably should feed them or something. And then here is my big project. Sorry about the glare. This is my avocados. And they seem to be completely dead. Every one of them. Those bastards. I mean, I gave them what used to be some protection. The sunlight, it went away, but it was wintertime. It didn't matter anymore. They've had this all winter, still there. This is north. That protects them. That's north, coming right into here. So that protect them from a north wind. And then this guy on the other side was here through all the cold. And you can see what at least see there's protection still there. Not that it did much, but I mean, this guy looking hot. Still got the tag on it. It's about a year old, but it made it through winter already. A good one, a good cold winter. This is where I'm gonna plant a bunch of peaches. I'm gonna bring dirt in and make a swell or a mound, till all that in, and then I'm gonna put some dirt there, and I'm gonna leave this low spot, and I'm gonna put bamboo there, there, and then I'm gonna plant a row of peaches and pears right back here. And this, I mean, it's the back corner of my property. My house will be right there, so it'll be out of the way. And I'm just gonna heavy mulch them and just let them do their own thing. If they die, they die. I don't care. The mulberry, there was a white one. Yeah, white fruity mulberry. It was naked when I put it in the ground, looking good. It's a wonderful pomegranate. There's another pomegranate right there. It's a jujube. And there's another jujube. Mickey told me to put these in the middle of the hottest part of the yard, and that's where they are at. This is in between my little chicken run area. I have an open where I mow and stuff. And then you got your pond. So this is they're naked. They're gonna be in the middle of nowhere. And then back in here is my mulberries. These are they're about 3 years old-ish. They're ugly. And they were sitting in that pond water. I thought they were mayhaws. I got them mixed up, but look, they're still alive. Looking good, budding out. All the tips, every one of them budding out, looking good. I think it's gonna make it. It's got some damage on it. I don't know if it's just because it doesn't like me. Pretty thick trunk, but it wasn't in a very good spot. That one's got damage, the other one doesn't. Those are bulberries, and they're just planted back there. And it's still kind of low back here. But this whole place is pretty low. So, let me go back to the other side. You got blackberries. You're volunteering to come back. You got a lot of weeds. Wish I knew how to get rid of all the weeds. Besides spending a lot of time. Another blackberry. Sweet pomegranate, different type. That was out here. These were all out here during the cold weather. See how low it is. Swamp. So this guy needs to be done too. He was out here in the cold. But you got a little bit of life on there. So that's good. All the way at the top too. You got life all the way out there. And then if you come back here, this is not a pond. No, it looks like one. It's all ryegrass slung out. I'm gonna put some dirt in here to fill all this in, get it to go some direction. These guys were in here during the cold too. We got 2 loquats back here. Looks like they appear to have somewhat new growth on them, maybe a little bit. I mean, the leaves are pretty erect. They're reaching out. Another mulberry. It was naked when I put it in. And this one might be planted a little too deep in some soggy stuff. Might end up having to raise him up if he don't start acting right. He's still alive, but I don't think he's that happy being that. I didn't have dirt then. This is an old hammy Bamboo's all Rami high rose. This is gonna be my back property line. You got it there. It's over there. You can see it's dark. Let me go over here, and there's another one right here. I'm gonna plant this across the whole back. It's a clumping timber type bamboo. It gets 60 foot tall ish. Let me go over here. All right, here's my bananas. Raja, and you see every post I got one planted. Raja, these are two different ones. These are both ice cream, not the different one, two different plants. Ice cream, this one was inside all winter, and this one was outside the whole time. I was gonna let it die and see what would happen, but you can see which one's ahead of the other. Another freeze comes through though, a little freeze, and knock him out too. There's a dwarf Oranico. You got the apple banana. Then you got the Goldfinger banana. And then you got, I guess this is the big size Orinco, however you say it. So the plan is when I get pups, I'll populate them along this area close to their mother around. And whenever one gives me bananas, you know, maybe twice, 2 years in a row, I'm gonna do away with all the other bastards, and I'm going with the banana that gives me bananas, because I could care less about the aesthetics. I think they're ugly myself. They get all ripped up with the wind and stuff. This is a wild, thorny, nasty blackberry from the beach that I transplanted from out there, and I'm gonna let it take over this little fig area and just be a big old bramble patch, a little wild bramble patch under these two figs. I'm just gonna let it go. See what happens. Obviously they like being stepped on and stuff, because last year they were just little bitty things. I thought they were even gone. So they're doing good. That's it. This is so far spring, the very beginning of spring 2018. Later.